Alright guys, Mike with Fights with Friends here. This is some California Cage Warriors from Saturday. My friend Hector Guajardo, he's been on the show. He interviewed before the show. That fight that I posted earlier was actually his last fight to set up the championship fight. That was 3-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds. This is probably going to be his last amateur fight. It's a championship fight, so it's 3 5-minute rounds. You got Joe Stevenson here at ringside, one of the commentators. I was watching some of the other cards in this, some of the other fighters. There are some very good fights in this, actually. I'd like to maybe do a whole event on this in the future. I wanted to check it out. California Cage Wars, very, very well-run production from everything I can see so far. People talk about California, sometimes being too sanctioned and too much of a nanny state, whatever you want to call it. It works great here for MMA. The referees, from what I've seen so far, have been on top of everything. The doctors have been on top of everything. Everybody is professional. It's a small show, but it looks like a big show. It looks like it's supposed to. And the fighters and everyone else knows what they're doing. Here comes Brandon Dwyer down to the cage. I said 2-0, Escondido Fight Club.
His fighting style is MMA, so he's good at this. He's 25 years old, 5'9", and this is for a 135-pound title.
22 years old. So we got a couple of young bucks in here for sure.
A little technical difficulties.
Once again, everything's got to be perfect. I'm not walking until my song is on.
I think I actually want to start a series called Fights with Friends Next Generations. Showtime does a thing like that with up-and-coming boxers. And I'd like to do a thing, up-and-coming fighters. We show some fights from some of these smaller shows, interview some of these guys coming up. Brian Eduardo, he's fighting, of course, our buddy Hector Guajardo.
He was so pumped up for this fight. He knows that
Hector looks pumped. He looks more animated than he did in his last fight against Lupe.
And he's not scared to lose. He doesn't want to lose.
No, he doesn't.
He looks very happy to be there. He looks good. He looks healthy.
This is awesome.
His muscular definition looks good. I know it was just not too long ago that he fought, but he's looking even better.
I definitely really enjoyed interviewing him.
Thankful for being.
We know he's got great boxing.
Just had so much fun in his heart. Was like,
Hopefully he's worked on the wrestling some. The last one he won, but he faced a guy that had some pretty good wrestling in Lupe Miranda.
it was. It's just such a great.
He said he was smiling Brandon Dwyer.
And I'm sure he's worked on some things since that Brandon Dwyer fight. I don't know a whole lot about Brandon Dwyer, but he's 2-0, and they feel he's good enough to put him in for an amateur championship bout, which usually means that's pretty close to them turning pro.
His way to the cage. Hector Guajardo.
Hector Guajardo coming down right here.
Well,
Now the way his brother spelled it when he sent me a thing, it says Guajardo. So I think they may be putting his name down there wrong, and he didn't say anything. I'm not sure. But his brother emailed me with a J, Guajardo.
you got a great team, great camp, great coaches. This is where you want to be if you're fighting for a title fight. You want those people around you. You don't want
Team Syndicate. Yeah, he's got a lot of support around him,
title fight before.
especially his great brother Angel.
It's always better if your guys have experience than not having experience.
You can tell that they know what they're doing. They're getting that Vaseline on there. They're giving him, a little bit of. He's getting a little bit of coaching. Of course, they're going to check the gloves, check all the hair, make sure there's not too much Vaseline on him. I like that. They get these officials from the TSA. You notice that the ref there kind of like felled them up a little bit, like gave him a nut check. I never really noticed, never really seen a ref get quite that in depth on the nut check. But make sure he's not holding, hiding steel plate in there. I don't know. And this ring announcer, so far, he's well dressed. He looks classy. Doesn't seem super excited though. So hopefully he gets a little more excited for this fight here. These are great venues though. I've been to some of these small shows live and they're very fun. Bantamweight Championship.
First, the fighter standing in the blue corner, wearing green camouflage and black. His official weight 135 pounds, representing Escondido FC, Escondido, California, Brandon Dwyer.
Now, I have not seen this fight yet. I am watching it with you guys. I have no idea who wins.
White and gray. His official weight 135 pounds, representing the Fight Syndicate, Mariana, California, USA. Here is Hector Guajardo.
So they spell it Guajardo, they pronounce it Guajardo, and I'm pretty sure his name is Guajardo, but I'm sure if he gets the win, he will not care. Go ahead and correct him, though. Oh, it says 3-minute rounds. I thought it was going to be 5-minute rounds. They said earlier it was going to be 5-minute rounds to the championship fight, so let's see if they change that. I actually really like these 3-minute rounds as these guys are coming up. We don't need to see people that haven't been fighting much get tired. We know what new athletes getting tired looks like. So maybe it is 3 rounds. All right, leg kick from the beginning there from Guajardo. Another leg kick there. Guajardo's stance looks to be a little wider today, a little bit more of almost a karate stance. Another leg kick there than the last time with the body kick, open hands. Looks like maybe he's been training. I'm not sure why the ref's stopping it there.
Now that we got this break, we want to thank Festify for
Saying something to the crowd. I don't know what that was all about. But they touch gloves, and let's get it going. Oh, nice right hand over the top from Dwyer. Another leg kick from Hector. Now, I have to remember some of these judges. Oh, nice right hand over the top. Right hand to the body for Hector. Yeah, there's a little bit of filling out process. Hector's got to remember some of these judges, and there's a leg kick for Dwyer. Some of these judges don't seem to score leg kicks for a whole lot. See, that one didn't do a whole lot. Dwyer, if you look, yeah, he's leaving that front leg way out there. I mean, way out there. It's wide open. That's an interesting stance. Flat-footed. Guajardo up a little bit more on his feet, and there was a foot kick from Dwyer, right hand over the top from Guajardo, and a leg kick. Looks like he might have landed that right hand there. Oh, nice front kick to the body from Dwyer, and these guys are filling each other out and starting to get into this fight. Left hook over the top from Guajardo. We know he's got a great left hook. And he's got a great overhand right, too. I'm seeing him reach a lot more with those open hands in this one. Haven't seen that from him in the past, at least in the few fights he's had. Dwyer goes for that front kick again. Oh, wow. That was a wild spinning back fist from Dwyer, and Guajardo hits him with a couple hooks there, punishes him for the mistake. Oh, big right hand over the top from Guajardo. Don't look like much missed, much caught there. Brandon Dwyer going for that shot, but it's really high. Looks like Hector's going to be able to shuck that pretty easily. Yeah, he's getting his hips back. He's doing everything he needs to do there. Oh, and then he kind of pulls guard, and Hector just sits right on top of him. So Brandon's gonna, if he's going to try to outstrike Hector from his back, he's going to regret that. So, and some nice ground and pound at the end by Hector, and the ass kick, the Donald Cerrone butt kick. Oh, and he tries to fly a move there. Some nice showboat at the end, and some shots from Hector there at the end of the round. Even though the first half of the round, I didn't, there wasn't a whole lot of action, but I thought Hector definitely won that round. So I'm going to mute. I'm going to mute Joe Stevenson and the other commentator so they don't influence me. I hope that's okay with you guys. I'm working on my own commentating to get better. And there they are over in Hector's corner. His face is a little red. They're putting some ice on it. He's breathing a little hard. Brian Dwyer looks like he's breathing harder than he should be. Yeah, you can see him. Look at his chest. Big breaths after the first 3 minutes there. So Hector, in my mind, seems to look like he's in a little better shape after this first round. I didn't really expect him to be tired after 3 minutes, though. Either one of these guys. Referee signaling something. All right, we're going to bring them in here. They touch gloves, and here we go. A lot of movement from Hector on the outside. Oh, nice right hand over the top from Hector. Lands a leg kick there. Whoa, goes for that weird spinning kick. He leaves himself open for takedown sometimes when he does that. And Dwyer immediately goes for it. Guajardo's able to stop it, but he's got a bad habit of grabbing onto those shorts. He can't do that. He's going to get in trouble with that in the future. As Dwyer landed a couple knees in that exchange. And Dwyer's still trying to push that takedown. Nice knee to the body from Hector. Hector needs to do like he did before. Create space, get his hips back. There he goes. Left hook, right uppercut. Nice job of breaking out of that. 2:10 left in the round. And now he's got some time to do some damage on the feet. A short little leg kick, maybe barely landed. But it keeps Dwyer at distance from going for those takedowns. Dwyer goes for the leg kick, misses. Oh, nice leg kick there from Hector. Oh, Hector goes for a wild right hand and misses, and then lands that inside leg kick. But he landed that right hand over the top and a big right hand to the body. I think that's going to be trouble for Dwyer. Lands the left hook and then a knee to the head does Hector. Oh, he's going for the guillotine. He's going for it. He's got it sunk in. Dwyer tried to go for that takedown. And Hector's got that guillotine. Hector the guillotine Guajardo here. Guajardo could have a new nickname here in a minute. It's still in. This guy, he's still fighting. Looks like he could back up just a little bit and get a little more leverage on that. Oh, and it's out. And nice right hand to the body on the break from Hector. But we'll see how much that took out of both guys. Takes a lot of arm strength to go for those chokes, and it's not real fun to be inside of that choke. We don't know exactly quite how deep that was. Nice leg kick coming in from Hector. He misses the right hand, a little bit of a wild left hook there. It'd be interesting to see how the judges scored a lot of that. There was a lot of time in that submission attempt. Side kick to the body from Dwyer. Doesn't really get much contact, but Hector misses with the right hand. He's been wide on a lot of shots tonight. Nice leg kick there. Both of these guys have been really wide on a lot of shots. I think part of that's the respect they're showing from each other. the feel-out process. Oh, nice left hook. Right hand, another left hook over the top from Hector. He's got a great left hook. Oh, and Dwyer, sloppy takedown attempt from way out. Hector seen that coming a mile away. And looked like he might go for some kind of submission, but that was the end of the round there. These 3 rounds, the one thing about these 3-minute rounds is like it goes so quick, you better figure out what you're doing in a hurry. All right, this might be the championship round. I don't know where it is on the scorecards. It could be one apiece. I think Hector won the first 2. There wasn't a whole lot of action in the beginning of that first round, but I think Hector did win both of those. They're giving him some pretty intense instruction over there in the corner, icing that stomach, giving him some water, and let's go over to Dwyer's corner here. Let's see if they got...
Very hard. I will actually look for guys to put their...
Okay, they're not giving any volume or anything of what they're saying over there in the corner, so I'm going to go ahead and mute respectfully the great Joe Stevenson. But I just want to do this one on my own. Here's the 3rd round. Both fighters coming out, hopefully. They will stop some of these amateur fights faster than the professional fights. All right, and here's Brandon Dwyer. They touch gloves. I was wondering where he was at for a minute. Leg kick to start it out there for Hector. Oh, nice right hand over the top for Hector. Another nice leg kick. Brandon lands a jab over the top there. Hector misses that leg kick. Dwyer's starting to show more movement in this round. His arms are kind of all around. He's still flat-footed. Still got kind of a weird stance. Another front leg kick. Oh, nice spinning kick to the body from Hector. These judges like that kind of stuff, especially when it lands. It gets the crowd excited. Nice leg kick there from Dwyer. He really put a lot more into that one. Like I said, and they check leg to the middle. That really hurts. Oh, big right hand. Hector swings wildly over the top. Oh, nice body shots. Right hook and left hook to the body for Hector. Dwyer did not like that. He goes forward. He lands a spinning kick to the body there and another body kick. When he's not in these 3-minute fights, when it gets bigger, not left hook for Dwyer and a right hand out of there. Oh, and Hector. Oh, Hector goes to the body, to the head, and the head kick. Beautiful combos. Beautiful striking from Hector. Nice jab lands for Brandon Dwyer, but Hector's coming back. Dwyer lands a front kick there. I think he's got half the round there. I think he knows that he hurt him. I think he at least hurt him for a minute. He went pretty hard to the body and then up to the head. But Dwyer looks like he may have recovered now. Wild left hook that misses from Hector. And, beautiful spinning back fist lands for Hector. He got the timing on it. I can tell he adjusted the way he did that. It was shorter than it was in the past in his last fight, where it set him up for takedowns. Beautiful adjustment. Little kind of jump kicks to the body there for Dwyer. Oh, and Hector goes for kind of like a wheel kick to the body that misses. But, spinning back fist lands again. And a right hand. Like I said, he shortened up on that. Nice left hook, left kick, from Dwyer to the body of Hector. Hector, short little leg kick, not much there. Dwyer really needs to do something here. He's only got about 15 seconds left. He goes for that takedown, and Hector's like, what are you doing? I seen that coming halfway from Mexico, dude. Little exchange there. They both land a couple punches there, and that's going to be the end of the round. Hector goes for a spinning kick there. Oh, they throw some wild shots there at the end. Looked like and a right hand there from Hector at the end. I'm not sure if that was out to the bell or whatever. The time clock seemed to be off what they were showing us here on there. Looked like it went about 10 seconds after, even after that.
That's us yelling to the fighters.
We'll see if they have a replay. I want to see where I'm at without listening to any commentators. I thought Hector won all 3 rounds. I'm guessing the judges probably gave Dwyer at least 1 round. You never know. One of the judges may have gave him 2 rounds. I think it should be a unanimous decision for Hector, but I judge differently than a lot of these guys. So,
I don't know. I mean, my thing is, who mentally is stronger now in condition? Both these guys, they're undefeated. They don't know how to lose.
seeing Joe and Tom are
Freaking Hector's over there wobbling a little bit. Coming forward, so is Brandon.
Joe and Tom are kind of
2 more rounds.
talking this over. Oh, that's what it is. It's 5 3-minute rounds. Excuse me. I thought it was going to be 3 5-minute rounds. This is a 5-round bout. I just realized this. All right, we're going to turn the commentary off. We're going to go to the 4th round here. I apologize. 5 3-minute rounds for the championship. Nice right hand hook over the top for Hector. And I think Brandon... Oh, nice leg kick for Hector. I think Brandon Dwyer is the more tired fighter here. Hector misses the right hook there. But that front leg kick, they exchange leg kicks, but that front leg kick is there. Dwyer lands another one, but it's and another one there. I was going to say it's there for Hector all day, but Hector's starting to get a little lazy about how he leaves his front leg out there too. Same kind of thing. Oh, misses with a couple of wild shots. 3 wild hooks. Missed for Hector. That takes a lot of energy. Dwyer went for the takedown, sloppy takedown, and Hector just kind of flopped on him. Now, Dwyer considers himself a full-rounded mixed martial artist. So it looks like he's tried to pull guard a couple times. He may want Guajardo in the guard so he can work his submission game here. We're gonna see how slick his submission game is. He's not able to do a whole lot there. Not much action. They call him up right away. I like that referee. Nobody's doing anything. Let's get to fighting. They touch gloves again. Great sportsmanship. Dwyer misses a leg kick there, and Hector lands one. Not a whole lot on that though. Feints the right hand. I said oh, nice right hand over the top from Hector. I'm surprised to see how much more Hector in this fight. Oh, beautiful right hand over the top. And a right hook there. How much more Hector has his hands open in this fight. So that's got to be something they worked on. And I'm not sure why it is. You got to worry about eye pokes when you do something like that. But his stance is a little different. It looks a little more like an MMA stance than a boxing stance. Oh, nice left hook gets through from Dwyer. And Hector lands a right hook to the body. He landed a kick, might have been a little low, but Dwyer didn't say anything. So Dwyer moving forward now. Looks like he might be getting a second win. Hector misses a big left hook. He's missed some big swinging shots in this one. Right hand over the top from Dwyer. Looked like Hector landed that left hook, missed the right hand. He lands a leg kick. This is a very close round. Oh, nice left hook there at the end for Hector. Oh, big right hand, left hook, and the head kick. He could end it here. I'm not sure where the clock is. Obviously, that clock there's a little bit off, about 10 seconds. Oh, he lands like a flying jump kick. Nice left hooks, right kick. Oh, beautiful flying head kick. That was like a shin to the head from Hector. And I thought it was anybody's round until about that last 20, 30 seconds. And I think Hector definitely took it there. That's a professional That's a professional state of mind to know where you are in a round. You got 20, 30 seconds left. Maybe a corner told him. Maybe there was, a bell or something, but he was there. He knew where he was at on the clock. He knows how long 3 minutes is, and he uses energy up at the right time there. He did use a lot of energy that round, throwing some wild shots. You can see he's breathing pretty hard over there right now. They're really working that in-swell and really icing his chest a lot. That's not something I see a lot, so I'm not sure what. He's got some redness on there in the lower part of it, so I'm not sure what was going on. I was hoping he didn't have a staph infection or something they were trying to cover up, but I don't think so. Last round here. I'm trying not to be biased. I believe Guajardo is up 4 rounds to 0. And let's see if we can somebody can get a finish in this last round. Leg kick lands for Hector there, and wow, he's putting his hands way out there, giving Dwyer some really strange looks. Grabs that leg kick, almost like a John Jones or MVP kind of movement. I don't know who he's been working with, but I like the adjustments in his game and where it's going. He almost grabbed that leg kick there. Nice right hand there. His distance seems to have improved. Lands a jab as he goes in there. Leg kick there. Oh, nice left hook. Glances off ahead. And Dwyer's going to go for that takedown again. Sloppy takedowns for the most part for Dwyer today. And Hector stuffs that easily. Knew right where he was, where Dwyer was coming in. Now Hector's going to turn around. I thought he might go for a submission or something, but I think he's going to want to get this back on the feet, I think. Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure if he's going to try to pass his guard or not. The referee's not going to give him a lot of time. He's standing up. A little more than halfway left in the 5th round. Oh, right hook over the top from Hector. Left hook lands coming in from Hector. As Dwyer comes in, wild right misses for Dwyer there. Dwyer seems to be, he was filling his eyes or something. I don't know if his eyes are hurting him or something. Misses a wild right there, does Dwyer. Maybe he's just a little sweat in his eyes. Front kick lands for Hector. Dwyer misses that body. Oh, nice right hand over the top from Dwyer there. And a jab. Hector needs to watch out. Big left hook there. Dwyer, I think at this point, has got to know he probably needs the knockout. Oh, nice left hook from Hector coming in, which is going to leave him open. But, Hector's probably got this match, so you might not want to do anything too stupid. Oh, wild right hand coming in for Dwyer misses. Hector misses a wild left hook. These guys swinging for the fences here and coming up short. Oh, they both swing haymakers in the middle of the cage and both miss. 30 seconds left in the fight. They're both going for knockouts, though. Front kick to the body. There's that jump front kick to the body again from Dwyer. Seems like he'd like to get that a little higher to be able to go to the face. Oh! Dwyer goes for a right hand, and Hector counters with a beautiful timed, okay, it was a left hook there, and he caught him right on the button there. Very nice counter shot. Nice spin kick to the body, but he left himself open for a big right hook from Dwyer. It's not going to hurt him this time. That's just something he's going to have to watch in tapes. And both these fighters very young, just coming up, learning, of course, every fight. And we'll see if the judges have it close to what I have it. You never know what the Hector celebrating. So definitely looks like he thinks he won it.
Sometimes you just like to enjoy what you get to see, and what we got to see was a real fight there.
This was a good fight.
There were moments that both fighters were in it.
There's some good, nice kudos from Joe Stevenson there. That'd be a good guy to get some advice from.
Put an extra punch or two on the combos.
That guy's in some gym wars. incredible amateur athlete. And then when the UFC didn't have as many roster spots, he was one of these guys that you heard his name out there for years as this killer. Ended up having to go into the house to get his shot in the UFC. Of course, won the Ultimate Fighter 2. And had a decent year in his career in the UFC, although I think he was possibly, close to past his prime. He was young, but he'd had a lot of fights. Won the Ultimate Fighter finale against Luke Kumo. Good to see him in the commentator booth, though. Staying with MMA. I know he coaches a lot, too. You hear the chants of Hector. Both these guys fought hard. That's actually a nice looking championship belt. 50 to 45 on 2 cards.
And new California Cage Wars Bantamweight Champion, the Fight Syndicate.
Hector Guajardo wins it 50-45, 50-45, 49-46. So I actually had it the same way the judges had it. I think that was a pretty easy fight to call. But, I am always curious how close I am.
And the winner, Hector Guajardo, fighting out of Rosarito, Mexico.
Congratulations to Hector.
Very well as Fight Syndicate.
We're going to get you or your brother or both of you on the show here real quickly.
Again, we want to thank Festified for
Man, I'm really happy for this guy. I said he found us on the show. Him and his brother are watching my stream of Ultimate Fighter. He's working his way up right. He's working up through the amateur ranks. Just got that Cage Wars amateur championship. The evolution between his last fight, which was good. I thought he won at least 2 of the 3 rounds, but the evolution between that and here, just a few months, pretty staggering. I thought he really brung it, really adjusted on a lot of things. Seen those takedowns come from a mile away, even though maybe Dwyer was a little. All right, let's see if he gets as an interview here. Oh, and he doesn't say hold on. I think he just said thank you.
As the sun starts to set and the night starts to cool down.
I thought he might come in for a little bit of an interview there, but there's all his family cage side. Congratulations, Hector. We will hope to talk to you and your brother soon. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And as always, I love you, I respect you, and I'll see your fine asses later.